The man noticed his wife snuck out every single night. Before leaving, she'd even pretend to trip and kiss him, just to test if he was truly asleep. At first, he assumed she was sneaking off to meet a secret lover. But the second she stepped outside, thunder roared and lightning split the sky. Too worried to stay put, he followed her, and what he saw next left him utterly stunned. With a single wave of her hand, she conjured up a full-size cannon out of thin air. She fiddled with a small control box, and a shell blasted straight into the sky. In an instant, the once clear sky opened up and poured rain. Right then, the man realized his wife was a transmigrator from another time. It turned out she'd been a doctor in the 21st century, until an accident sent her hurtling back to the ancient world. She'd also awakened a superpower, the ability to summon any object she desired. To keep her secret safe, she would conjure food supplies, bury them in the soil, then call her husband over to dig them up together. Thanks to her powers, their family lived a comfortable, happy life, but years of relentless drought had left everyone else in the village with no way to make a living. That's when she remembered the artificial rainfall technology from her modern life. She snuck out into the open fields late at night and fired the cannon. Sure enough, heavy rain fell across the entire kingdom not long after. But when she turned to head home, she found her husband standing nearby, having watched the whole thing. To her surprise, he didn't bombard her with questions. He simply draped a raincoat gently over her shoulders and led her home. He'd noticed all her strange, unexplainable behavior long before. The reason he never called her out was that he was hiding a secret of his own. He was a reborn soul. In his past life, he'd studied relentlessly and risen to become prime minister. He'd led armies to fend off all enemies, and governed the kingdom with wisdom and order. But he was framed by treacherous courtiers, and the emperor ordered his entire family executed. Reborn for a second chance, he'd sworn to abandon all fame and power, and live out his days quietly in the village with his family. Yet ever since discovering his wife's secret, his resolve had slowly shifted. He watched her lift their family out of poverty, and use modern medical knowledge to heal desperately sick villagers. Meanwhile, for all his knowledge of statecraft and governance, he could do nothing but stand behind her, helpless. Seeing the homeless villagers displaced by the drought filled him with an overwhelming sense of powerlessness he'd never known. Thankfully, his perceptive wife picked up on his distress. She stood before him solemnly, and encouraged him to pursue the imperial examinations and take up an official career once more. She would use her superpower to keep their entire family safe, no matter what.